Northern Group asked federal government to designate Lagos, rivers as FCTs. My dear listeners, there is another interesting news I bring to your listening ears. Good day from wherever you're listening from. Now moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The growth and development of Northern Nigeria GDNN has called on the federal government to designate Lagos and rivers as federal capital territories. The organization described both cities as critical economic hubs whose assets deserve national protection and equitable access by all Nigerians. Speaking at a press conference in Abuja on Friday, the Acting Secretary Public Policy Advocacy Unit of GDNN, Haruna Buhari, announced that the resolution emerged from the group's 18th Steering Committee meeting held on April 9, 2025. According to him, the designation of Lagos and Port Harcourt as extensions of the Federal Capital Territory would resolve recurring political controversies, ensure federal protection of national assets, and grant all citizens equal access to opportunities, similar to the current status of Abuja. The GDNN notes that the North has been the one in concession to the rest of the country and not any others, to limit the status to only Abuja is only treating the North unfairly, but turning our backs at the government made in 1975 by the then head of state, General Murtala Ramat Mohammed, when a decision was taken to develop Abuja and designate Lagos, Kaduna, and Enugu as special areas as appendages to the new federal capital city. We also call on the 19 governors of the North to negotiate governance conditions of the current federal capital territory that must give preferential treatment to the citizens of Niger, Kogi, Nasarawa, and Kaduna, and the Kaduna states that contributed their territories into what the FCT of today. The same policy can be implemented for the other federal capital territories. The group also condemned the systematic degradation of the Nigerian Senate under its current leadership, citing the suspension of Senator Natasha Lakpote-Loduagan and referencing similar past incidents involving late Senator Nuhu Aliyu, Senator Aliyu Ndume, and Senator Abdul Iningi. The Northern Group accused Senate leadership of weaponizing internal rules to silence dissenting voices, particularly from the North. Buhari argued that all the senators whose rights have been abused to date by the same or previous Senate president and their vanguards are from the North, stressing that caution must be exercised in display of reckless abuse of executive privilege as it has consequential repercussions. Expressing concern that the insecurity situation of the country is not improving, he urged the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, to engage genuinely friendly nations that have the technological capabilities to eradicate insecurity if the subsisting solution does not bring about the desired outcome. The organization further took a swipe at the Central Bank of Nigeria's tightening of the cash reserve ratio (CRR), describing the policy as counterproductive to growth, inflation control, and financial access. Buhari appealed to the federal government to disengage completely from any further relationship with any or replica of the United States Agency for International Development USAID, now dissolved by President Donald Trump. According to him, Nigeria must re-evaluate its relationship with donor agencies by determining critical essential needs and dictating terms of any subsequent future engagement, adding that the count has enough resources to support its needs. He also expressed concept that Nigeria's legal framework for identifying money laundering has criminalized many legitimate traders who conduct large volume cash transactions daily, especially in open markets across the country. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.